sure you guys have some stories. Feel free to type them out there. Hey, while you're thinking about this too, I am also thinking of starting a group for the podcast, and I would like to know what you guys may want to call the group. I'm thinking of Team Lead Pedal, but feel free to type in a name if you got one. So, anybody ever been locked in the back of a trailer? So this happened to me when I was working for North American. As you know, that the driver, when you unload the furniture, the driver has to fold all of those pads. And it's very specific. People think it's just folding pads, but you actually have to fold them in a certain way so that you're using them as the trailer gets loaded and they're not in your way. And so most drivers will not let anybody else fold the pads. That's their total job when unloading the truck, is to fold these pads. And I had a couple helpers that day. The driver's always the head of the truck. And I had a couple other guys with me that were drivers that day. In the wintertime, it's slow. They'll usually use all drivers on a crew instead of one driver and a bunch of helpers. So I had two other drivers with me who were equally experienced, if not more, and they decided to play a prank on me. They thought I was spending too much time folding the pads in the bank, so that they actually locked me in the back of my trailer. So while they took the last piece off the truck, and one of the drivers went and cut the money, and then they closed the doors while I was in the back, and they drove back from Toronto to Mississauga. So that... I still remember that. I'm like, you couldn't do that in these days. If they ever crossed the scale, we would be totally done, right? But back in those days, hey, that was just a good prank.